Hello everyone, this is Direwirey and welcome to episode 32 of Direwirey's Let's Play series, where I am once again having some fun with Create. Oh boy, Create's one of those mods where like you just it's fun to play with, and then once you've built a system with it, you like feel accomplished. Like I did it. I did the thing. It works. So what I want to look at today is the encased fan, which is a pretty cool block. Encased fans can be used for a lot of things. They can blast items, which effectively means smelting. So if you put a piece of lava in front of an encased fan, it'll smelt the item that's either generally on the belt above it, right? You can also smoke items, or you can wash items. And washing is how we're going to be doing the clay thing from sand. But what we're going to do right now is get a couple buckets of lava. I feel like would be a good time. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Now, do I need any... I don't need you, really. I don't need you, really. I think that's good enough to put away. That should be fine. I'm just going to fly over here and get my lava. I think I have to go actually into the basement to get the lava these days. RIP. Should automate this. Should. Maybe one day. We'll see. Cool. So this thing's really pretty simple. So first off, he needs rotational energy, as we probably would have expected. And we're going to make that happen pretty straightforward-ish, right? So he needs this, okay, which means this, which means a vertical gearbox, which means this, and then finally that. And now that's blowing, right? Now we can slow this down, by the way. He doesn't need to be quite so fast. Because the speed of the fan does not affect how quickly items get smelted. Okay, that's an important note. The speed of the fan does not affect how quickly items get smelted. Now, having multiple fans feeding into the same block space, however, does make a difference. So we'll see if we want more than one, right? But for now, we're going to do something like that. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to do is get myself some belts like so. And we're going to get you here, and we're going to get you here. And now we've got a nice little belt system. But what I'm going to set up is I'm going to set up my tunnel, my brass tunnel. Okay. And your job, sir, will to be say, I only want to allow smooth stone to pass through said tunnel. Okay? Or regular stone, I guess. Not smooth stone, regular stone. Okay? Now watch what'll happen. If I drop cobblestone here... Do what now? You should have blocked that with the filter. Maybe I don't need you there. Maybe I want you... here? Maybe on this one is where we want the funnel. We'll see if this works. I was hoping this would work. This should work. It should have worked. I don't know why it didn't work. We'll find out. Now, are you getting fanned? I might need to move the fan forward one. And if I do, not the end of the world. Right? So let's see. That, no go. This, yes go. See? See how that works? So that's what we want. We just need to make it such that the fan is blowing the thing. Now, why he let that through, I'm not super sure. I could try putting it on. I don't think it matters which side it's on. Right? I guess it's because it's the first part of this block. So it's not really part of this conveyor system. So that kind of makes sense. That's not a big deal. So what we'll do is we'll just move this back one. So we'll stick it here still with smooth stone. And then what we'll do is we'll move the fan back. That should be cool, right? I'm going to put these other buckets of lava away for a minute, because I will need them in a minute, but just not yet, obviously. Okay, so you come with me, buddy. Yeah. You're going to be a big old nuisance, ain't you? So what we want then is the fan facing up here, right, with the lava on top of it, and that should be cool. We just need to figure out how we're going to get rotational energy over here. Shouldn't be too bad. It might be a little bit Direwirey, but we'll figure it out. So basically what we want is our vertical gearbox, boom, coming down here. And, so basically, you know what I could do? I could do this. That'll do. That'll do. Right? I think that works. That'll do. And now the fan's spinning, which is good. We're going to want our lava here. We're going to want this here. And now you can see there's some red particle effects here. That's how we know things are going to smelt when they're on that belt. So if I put that there, see the smoke particles? That tells me smelting is happening. Cool. Now he's not particularly fast, but he does get the job done. And notice the smooth stone thing worked, right? Magnet picked it up, but you saw it go through. So you know that that's working. Boom. That's not bad. Now, if we want this to go faster, we could put another fan here with a lava source block right here. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. Now, the other thing to note is I can just drop like all 10 of these on here, and it should also work. Or like even a stack. But we're not going to have that happening, so I don't think we need to worry about that. We'll just let this go, and that should be cool. Okay? Now, where's my pocket doohickey? That's cool. Nice. And I really should have like at least 1 or 2 pieces of sand in here just to keep it locked like that. Okay, perfect. So that's cool. So that works, right? That look good? So there's your first bit of automation with this, smooth stone, right? Cobblestone's going to go down this path. And then this one, we're going to wind up splitting again. Or no, we're not going to split him. We're going to turn him into gravel first. So let's get the gravel going upwards. How's that sound? Maybe up to here? And I'm spitballing this, can you tell? Can you tell this is mostly a spitball? Yeah, that should be cool. And then we can have you guys rotating that. And I'm not 100% sure if this will work, but we'll find out. Right? So this will be to the gravel. Now, for this to work and become gravel, what we're going to want is basically crushing wheels, like so. Okay? Now, these crushing wheels have to be rotating into each other. So this one needs to be rotating this way. And this one needs to be rotating this way so that they're, you know, turning into each other, basically. And what I'm thinking is, can I fit a chute right underneath? Maybe. And I think that will cause things to drop, right? Am I wrong about that? Let's find out. Yeah, that should be cool. And they'll drop right into the crushing wheel, I think. So now all we need to do is get these guys a spinning, right? So let's do the belts here. Oh, and these things are pretty stressy, right? Pretty stressy for sure. So we're going to want to be aware of that fact. I might want to slow everything down before it even gets here. How was I doing this? Or I could just slow things down up here and just slow down the whole thing altogether, right? Because you're on, right? So if I turned you off, are we cool now? Yeah, we have a lot of capacity left. It slows down my whole system, but I'm okay with that. So you're spinning the wrong direction for me, right? So that's not what I want. So let's get you rotated then. So you're going to need to be vertical gearbox. Yes, that is going the right direction. Sweet. Now, how about you, sir? Perfect. So see how they're going into each other? So this one's going to the right, and this one's going to the left. That should be cool. Am I right about that? I think so. I'm wondering if they're facing the right direction. I think they are. So let's see if I get any gravel out of this. And what I'm going to do is put away my pocket storage for a minute just to demonstrate this. So if I drop this on here, they should go down. Hey, look, gravel. Woot, it works. It works. Look at that. See how that works? Boom. Nice. Okay, that works. Cool. All right, there you go, right? And we're getting gravel. We're getting gravel. So that's going to need to go onto belts. Now, can I run a belt under here? That is a question. Or is this too high for belts to be? We're going to find out. Well, I mean, that's actually not where I want the belts. I want them a little bit closer, more like here-ish to here-ish. It's clipping in a way that I don't love it being clippy, right? So I feel like I want to move the whole thing up one. I think that would technically fit, but because it looks wrong, I want to move the whole thing up one. I'm going to do that off camera real quick. All right, how's this look? Cool. So now what'll happen is when Cobble goes on this belt, he's going to ride up there. He's going to fall into there. He's going to get chewed up into gravel. And then he gets sucked into my inventory because magnets, but you get the point. Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Whee! That is cool. Man, this is going to be more real estate space than I have room for if I don't figure out a better solution. Because this is taking up a lot of space. More than I had thought I would. More than I had thought I would. Because we have a lot more to craft here, right? That's going to be a little bit tricky to deal with if I can't find a more compact way to do this. I should really try and be a little bit more compact. I think I'm going to do that. Is there a way to go straight up vertical? I think there is, actually. Using fans. Which could be fun. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So now we should be a little bit more compact with this thing. That should connect, shouldn't it? Diagonals can connect. Can they not? I thought you could do diagonals. I guess not. I guess what we could do is this. Cool. Okay, so now put that there. Cool. Put that there. A little bit more compact, right? A little bit better. Now I got smooth stone filter on you, so why are you all of a sudden being a little pain in my butt? Yeah, just see if you want to behave now. What? Maybe it's because it's on that side? Might be because it's on this side. So maybe the sidedness does matter of these filters. That's good to know. Yes, that. So now he won't go through until he's smelted. Nice. A little bit more compact, I think. Looks better. All right, just a little bit more compact is all. And that seems to be working for gravel. Nice. So what we want to do now is split gravel and have half of it go back up to here, right? So what we'll do, how can I make that turn around though? Because that could be a little bit tricky. right? But what I basically want to do is have some more brass funnels, or tunnels. I just forget the funnel tunnel, very, very, do what now? So that's that. So how can I make it maybe go back this way would be cool. All right, so follow me on this thought. You ready? What if we put brass funnels here, right? And then this guy drops down courtesy of a chute. Okay. That then feeds back here somehow. I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to make this work, but the gist is from here all the way back here somehow, and then like getting back onto this belt. Maybe that should work. We just need to make sure that he's rotating in the correct direction, which should be not too hard to make happen, right? What I could actually do is maybe put you here, and then you might need to be gear shifted, but we'll find out. Yeah, we want that to go the opposite direction, right? So we want to reverse you with a gearbox. I could probably vertical gearbox you a little bit. Might be cool. So vertical gearbox, yeah. Yeah, that's what we want, right? Yeah. Now check this out. Here's the next part of this, right? So I'm going to run this guy over here. And let me make sure I have enough dirt in my pocket storage for this. Just to look a little bit nicer, that's all. So what I'm going to do is use a chute here with a fan attached to it. So the chute's going to go here. Okay. Now remember, chutes drop items down, but see on the tooltip, no attached fans, items move downward. If we were to attach a fan to this guy, like so, and we give it some rotational force, like, I don't know, so, now it's saying fans pull from above, items move upward. Cool. So what we can do is attach an andesite funnel like so, and what it'll do is it'll dump items onto the belt from the chute. And here's a neat little trick. Hit the chute with a wrench and you can see the items that are floating in there if there are any. So check this out, right? If we were to hook this back up, okay, and we were to drop some cobblestone on here, he's going to get graveled. And where are you going? Where'd you go? Did I miss you? Where'd you go? Where did he go? Maybe I shouldn't have my magnet on. There he goes. So he went that way. Okay, so that's one, right? Now for two, well, that'll kind of work. Aha! See what happened? It was quick, so if you weren't paying attention, you might have missed it. Now you guys are set to when multiple outputs available split, right? Yeah, that's what we want. So at some point the gravel should make its way down here. See that? There goes the gravel. And then he's going to go that way. And sand's going to go that way. Aha! Cool. Now here's the deal. Here's the important deal. We don't want sand to get reprocessed down here. So basically, what we want to do is filter these guys. Okay? So to do that, we're going to want some gravel and some sand in our inventory here. And we're going to say that you guys are both gravel. And then what I think I'm going to do is have another belt here for sand. Does that sound cool? And then that means we're going to need another tunnel that's filtered for sand is allowed out here. Okay, so now watch what happens. So if we drop this on here, some gravel is going to come out there. So see how gravel is being split? Now both sands should come out the sand output. Haha! It worked. That is cool beans. Why did we only get one sand though? Should have had 2 sands. Shouldn't we have had 2 sands? Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck, actually? You should not be stuck. You should be working, sir. You should not have a problem here. Shouldn't you be working? I feel like you should be working. Yeah, the sand's there. Why isn't he coming out? Oh, because a piece of flint got in there. That's right. Because when you crusher, there's a chance for flint and a chance for clay. We should watch for them. We should watch for them. So there's a chance for flint and there's a chance for clay. We need to be careful about that potentiality. So that means we're also going to need to catch those guys, right? We're going to need to catch those guys somehow. So maybe the flint, maybe what I'll do is I'll send the flint this way. So bear with me a sec. I have an idea here. This may or may not be a good idea, but hopefully it is. So basically I want nothing coming here. But you're going to be in my way, aren't you? Okay. This is going to be bananas. Okay. So I'm going to want, let's say I don't want anything going through here. So I'm going to put like this filter here so that nothing comes through that, right? And then the flint can come this way. I like that plan, right? So that'll give flint somewhere to go. And then that guy can be clay, right? Or that's my sand, right? And my flint will come through here. And my clay will come through here. Cool. So now if we occasionally get flint, it'll come that way. And that should be all right. That should be cool. Right? I like that plan. Cool. Nice. And look, a piece of flint came out. Nice. All right, that's cool. And occasionally we'll get clay. And that's okay, right? Because the crusher wheel has like a 10% chance at flint and a 5% chance at clay. So that's pretty neat. I feel like that's working, right? That's working? I think that's working. Now the only thing is I might want to stop you here. I don't want items to potentially fly off that. So I'm going to put a block there to prevent that from happening. And that means that we might eventually just have something there. But that way, if this ever backstuffs, it won't go flying off the top. It'll just stop running, right? Because at some point, it's going to do something like that. And that's what we want, right? And that's pretty cool. And that's kind of cool, right? I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. So we're getting there. We're getting there on this crazy Cobblegen plan. All right, so next step, let's see, brass tunnel, make this sand again, because this is our sand output. I want the sand to go further than everything else, okay? So I'm going to want this gravel and this clay to drop underneath, and I'm going to have belts underneath feeding into the drawer system that I'm eventually going to have, I think. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure how I want that to work. But then this guy needs to split and do a smelter and stuff, right? I feel like that would be cool. Now, maybe I don't quite need you here. Maybe I need you here. Yes. Trying to be compactish. And remember, when you break the belt, you wind up needing to replace the funnel, but that's okay. Trying to be like semi-compact, but not too compact, because I really like watching all the items flow around. But this would be cool, right? So then what we can have is a 1, 2, 3 right here to here. And then we could have the funnels and a couple tunnels. Might have some tunnels still. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Never mind. We don't super need them. So then you're going to be funnel, funnel, funnel. So you're going to split the sand coming in evenly. Okay. And then what you're going to wind up eventually having are chests here. Now, I might need to cut into my wall a little bit. I don't know. I like the corners that I've got here, so I want to try and... Where can I save some space? I could probably shrink this a little bit. A little bit. I could move it back some. But not too much, really. Not too much, really. Maybe a little bit. All right, I think I got this, how this is going to work. You ready? So we'll do glass here and clay here. Does that work? So I'm going to say clay and glass. Okay. And I probably still want a piece of sand for filtering purposes. And you can see I've kind of prepared ahead of time what I'm going to do. But what I want is all items to eventually merge onto the same belts. Okay, so for this to work, right, so for this to happen here, we're going to need a fan with lava on top. Okay, and over here, we're going to have a fan with water on top. Okay, so what'll happen is, follow this with me now, guys. Let's see, what can I put away? I don't think I need you in my inventory at the moment. Probably do want you guys. Oops. So the sand will come through here, which I need to redo this because I was playing with it and broke it, right? So sand will come through here, and then it'll split evenly, and it'll go here, here, and here, right? Now here's a question: could I put a chute right here? That is a serious question that I have right now. So if you're only going to accept clay. Right, that would be awesome if this would work. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put you... Well, I could probably put you here. That should work. Right, now why aren't you guys spinning yet? Alright, I didn't set that up yet. So what we want is belts, and I want them to go this way. I want them going that way. And I'm hoping that this will behave itself. So I want more chutes. I think I prepped ahead of time. I did. Good job, me. Boop, boop. Okay. So theoretically, I'm hoping this will work. But let's see. So let me actually have a few more pieces of sand here. And then we want to get these belts spinning. So, get me more shafts. Is it over-engineered? Probably a little bit. Is it super cool, though? Yeah. Yeah, it is. So let's see. Are you guys going to spin the right way, or are you reversed? Yeah, you're reversed. That's to be expected. That's okay. Gearbox U. So now you're behaving. Okay. And then what would probably be cool would be to put you here so that I can do this. Now, are you going the right way? You are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Going the right way. Cool. Now, check this out. You ready? Let's see if this works. Boom. You're going to go through there, and then the sand's going to go there, right? That makes sense. Now, for you, sir, I really want you to not drop that sand onto that belt I still need this block here to prevent things, right? So that sand should be stuck right here because he's not glass yet. Okay. Now, if I make you spin, which I do want to do, so I need to make both these guys spin, to be honest. Where's another doohickey that I can borrow? Gotta be something. Ah, what'd I break? What were you? What did I break? Did I break you? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right. How can I get you guys to behave? So what I could do is something like this. You ready? Does that work? Yeah. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Now then, let's make sure that there's no block, or yeah, that there is a block in between those guys, right? That's definitely what we want to see. Good. So that when I place my lava here, which we need to get some of now, we're ready to place you, and then you. And then you should smelt into glass, and then I'm hoping that you're going to drop once you're smelted. You ready? Did he go? I think he did. There's a bunch of cobble there because of nonsense that I've done, but... Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and now for the bucket of water, okay, you're going to go here, okay? And now when we drop a piece of sand here, he should go there. He's going to wait until he turns into clay, and then he's going to be dropped onto the chute right underneath. You ready? There he goes. He's there. See him? See the clay? Sweet. That is, my friends, I think a pretty cool thing that's about to happen now. So what I can do that, and that is what's up. All right. Cool. So I managed to make it fit, which I'm very pleased with. Now for the flint, I'm gonna want you to have a chute here. Ish. Right. Let's see. So realistically, I kind of want you... You're actually spinning the reverse of the direction I want, which is not ideal. Which is not ideal. Yeah, you're the reverse of the direction I want, which is a bummer. So what if, do I need you to be here, vertical gearbox? Ish. Yeah, I kind of do. I'm going to need to sort that properly. Right? Because you're doing what? What exactly were you doing? You're spinning that guy, aren't you? Yes. Which is important to the whole gravel turning into sand a bit. So does that reverse everything? Yes. So let's get you here. Well, I kind of need you to be a gearbox. But then I can reverse you guys with another gearbox, right? And now you guys are going the wrong direction. Because that's not what I want. So, like, you're cool. Things get very complicated very quickly, as you can see. Because I might be able to get this thing spinning the way I want from down here. And that would be neat. I think that would be cool to do. I just need to get them spinning the right way. Yeah, because then that comes this way, and this will be the flint, right? I'm going to want the flint to drop down and then make its way onto this mechanical belt, which I need to reverse still. All right, a little bit of shenanigans with gearboxes and whatnot, but I think I've got it flowing the right direction that I want. So now I just need flint to come down, and hopefully I didn't go too crazy with my gearboxes, that I can actually make this flint behave itself. I mean, there's a lot underneath this belt. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that. I think I could maybe. Would that be going the right way? Nope, but I could do this. And that should be sufficient. Right, and now I can use that guy to get down to here-ish, maybe? Maybe. All right, guys, I think I've done it. I eliminated this thing. So now your filter is flint. Which I don't think this actually needs to have a filter on that side, right? So that should be cool. So now flint, when it comes through here, should come out this side? No? Shouldn't that be flint? Isn't that how it works? Or do I need it on the other side? Possible I need it on the other side. That should be working. Shouldn't that be working? I feel like that should be working. Why actually aren't you working? Oh, because something got in there, that's why. Yeah. Certain things should not be getting in there, and sometimes they do. And sometimes your belts get a little bit derpy. Yeah, lime sand got in there apparently. Okay, cool. So now we can reapply your filter. Remove that, and now flint should be coming out that way. And I'm gonna shoot you down to here. So now our flint is also going down this line, right? So as a refresher, when sand hits this belt, okay, 1, 2, 3, it'll split nicely and turn into glass, clay, and sand, and then flint will drop down, and then also gravel needs to drop down. So which one of these gravels actually... I think it's this guy is the gravel. This gravel... Yeah. So this gravel goes down here. This gravel is the one we need to get onto that conveyor belt, which is going to be a little bit tight, but we're getting there. All right, guys, so this is most of the Cobblegen up and running, but we still have a little bit more to do, right? So what I'm going to do, I think, is wrap up the episode here, and we will come back next episode. Let's see, I just want to make sure clay is behaving itself. I think it was, but I just want to be sure. So this should make sand and clay, right? Yeah, beautiful. So we'll come back next episode, and I'm going to finish putting this together. What I want to do is have the gravel line make its way over here. Now, did you get gummed up with something, clay? You might have, because I'm not seeing clay make its way down here. So what's up with that? Yeah, why didn't clay come down? It should have, right? If I remove this filter for a sec, shouldn't clay have come down here? I feel like it should have. Is there something in the thing? I don't think so. Yeah, that's weird. So let's just do you with clay again. And I just want to make sure this is behaving, because it should be. I don't think I'm magneting it up or nothing, right? Yeah, why is it disappearing? Is there like a chance? Is this only a chance for this to happen? 25% chance. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't realize that was only a 25% chance. That's okay though. That's okay though. That's not a big deal. I'll take that. It'll just, clay will take longer, right? But eventually it'll all go. So we'll come back next episode. We will finish putting this together. What I want is for all the items to land on the same belt, and then we're going to eventually feed them into a drawer controller to get them into the drawers that we want. Does that sound fun? I think that sounds cool. All right, for now, Devil27 off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and continue playing with this whole setup and putting it together and behaving. And I think this is coming together pretty nicely. It's a little bit messy, but it's not terrible. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I guess we'll find out once the comments hit. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, for now, you know what to do. Take it easy.